Design has never been in more demand, and to understand the value of design, you need to know that your customers are influenced by your business every single time they come into contact with your designs. And in the modern world, this could be literally everywhere. From the homepage on your website to social media ads, commercials, billboards, print media, and much, much more. But with all of this demand for design comes the inevitable question. How can any company produce top-notch design at the pace and quality that's needed to succeed? In this video, I'm going to go over the fundamentals of DesignOps. I'll explain what it is, why it matters, and how you can leverage it to scale your design capabilities within your own organization. So what exactly is DesignOps, and how can you leverage it to grow your business? DesignOps is short for Design Operations, and in recent years, it's been embraced by businesses looking to scale their design systems in production. Embraced by major brands like Airbnb, Lyft, LinkedIn, and Twitter, in-house DesignOps teams have helped deliver amazing designs at the scale the market demands. DesignOps is a relatively new structure or role that has come out of the need to produce great design at scale. You hire designers to design, you hire writers to write, but the realities of the modern workplace don't always allow for that. There's endless meetings, budget review, project planning, and inconsistent language across the organizations that eat up valuable time. According to a Workfront 2019 State of the Work survey, the average American knowledge worker spends 60% of their workday on tasks that are not core to their job responsibilities. That's a lot of lost time and wasted productivity. And this is where DesignOps comes into play. My favorite quote from Thomas J. Watson Jr. is, "Good design is good business." And if good design truly is good business, then design should be entwined with every part of your organization. DesignOps makes this happen by codifying your design process, feedback loops, coordinating teams, managing design tools, and growing the design culture within your company. DesignOps works to create a design language and a process that brings consistency to everything your company does. Simply put, DesignOps is focused on everything around design. Now, design has a long history of streamlined project management. Agencies and consultancies had that figured out years ago. At an agency, it's the producer's job to run a project from beginning to end, overseeing every aspect until the project has shipped. But in the last decade, as the demand for designers and design services continued to spike, and as large companies like Facebook, Capital One, and Accenture started to acquire design agencies, many organizations realized they didn't have any way to operationalize their growing design teams. For agencies, that kind of operations role was nothing new. It had just never been defined or put into practice in organizations that aren't used to focusing on timely delivery of high-quality design. And like the producers from the agency world, the role of DesignOps is to allow designers to design while the ops people handle everything else. DesignOps is either the department or individual that takes care of planning, defining, and managing the entire design process within a company. The goal is to streamline design by removing any obstacles and inefficiencies, while enabling the designers with the data, processes, and tools they need to succeed. They also help grow and evolve design teams by operationalizing workflows and managing projects, budgets, and hiring. So, what kind of companies can benefit from DesignOps? Any company that has an internal design function that lacks organization, suffers from design bottlenecks, or is in need of restructuring will benefit most from DesignOps. If you see inefficiencies in your design team, the role of DesignOps helps smooth out those kinks and get the engine running at full capacity. How does DesignOps work? DesignOps is made up of 3 different operational areas of focus: people operations, business operations, and workflow operations. Depending on the company, these areas may carry different weights. With the people operations focus, that might be ensuring that each designer has a clear career path and helping build a world-class design team. With business operations in mind, that might be working to secure the right budget for the design team and getting the team the right equipment they need to succeed. And with workflow operations, that could be setting up the proper design management software and focusing on the flow of planning, prioritization, and creative production. Each person or team in charge of DesignOps will be unique. It's their job to solve for the entire design team. DesignOps Models. Now, you may be wondering how to structure a DesignOps team. We have another video on design team structures that you can also check out. But there are generally 2 models for DesignOps teams: operations support and project support. Here's how they differ. The DesignOps function in the operations support model is responsible for setting standards and refining processes for the entire design team. In this model, the executive producer and the design manager take a 30,000-foot view of the project planning, helping to smooth production by taking care of things like communications, team development, recruiting, design tools, systems, and budgets. The DesignOps function in the project support model is baked into specific project workflows to elevate and drive the design process in tandem with design leaders. Here, the executive producer and the design managers attend to the high-level planning, but also get involved in the nitty-gritty, driving the day-to-day creative workflows and even turning down work if their design team is at full capacity or the design brief is not detailed enough to work off of. Now, I want to get into why DesignOps matters. Design can be a tricky thing to organize and get done efficiently. Everybody needs design, but they often don't get the nuances, understand the complexities, or give the right feedback. Picture this. Design projects are coming in left and right, your designers are trying to get through their ever-growing pile of work, but they're also being held down by meetings, emails, and mundane tasks. On top of all that, they don't have all of the right tools in place to help streamline their projects. It's madness. Things might be getting done, but not always the right way or at the ideal pace. DesignOps helps to solve the crux of this issue, creative bottlenecks and inefficiencies. The more design a company needs, the more it needs to invest in DesignOps. It's one of those things you don't know what you're missing until you've tried it. And once you've tried it, you cannot imagine working without it. Major brands like Airbnb, Lyft, LinkedIn, and Twitter have in-house DesignOps teams that can help deliver amazing designs at the scale the market demands. But not every company or overstretched creative department is ready for the financial and organizational commitments that DesignOps teams require. But the good news is, if your budget doesn't allow for it, you don't need to build all of this in-house. In an increasingly distributed working world, the biggest opportunity for DesignOps will no longer be bound by geography. You can source top designers from anywhere in the world and operationalize them with the right tools and processes. Superside has helped over 400 companies as large as Amazon and Puma unblock their design execution. We did this by plugging them into a global dedicated design team with technology that makes briefing and managing projects super easy. Superside has a proven DesignOps process that holds up against surprise 12-hour turnarounds and big campaigns that require full-stack dedicated design teams. If you want to take your DesignOps to the next level, go to the link in the description or head over to superside.com to learn more.